Hi, I'm Heredin, and this is my Grand Exchange UIM series. I created this game mode to make the fun of UIM accessible to a wider audience. I'm exploring this game mode from the beginning to the end game, exploring new and unique methods along the way. This is GEUIM. Okay, the next thing I'm gonna do is a bit of ensouled heads. This is enough to get me to 77, and it's only gonna cost me about, what, maybe a little under 3 mil, so that's not bad. But before I do that, I'm gonna get a rune pouch, and I'm gonna try out LMS to see how terrible the bot situation is, and I'll report back. Oh no, I got 1 defense pure. I remember why I hate this now. Oh shit, entity hider. Come on. There we go. I should be fine. Oh my god, I actually got a kill. That was the worst kill I've ever done in my life. He was completely beating me. Okay, this isn't going as bad as I thought. Hell yeah, dragon knives. Just spam the spec and you get the kill. Hell yeah. Come on. Come on, I'm out of food. Oh god. Come on, don't Void Waker me. Yeah. Okay, 2 kills. Not bad. 1 defense pure again. Game sucks. Yes, the best game mode. Hell yeah, the only good one. Hell yeah, 60 AGS on the bot. Easy kill. Come on, VLS. Oh, not good enough. The claw scratch got me. Come on, hardcore Hennessy. You can do it against, yes, Ajar. 2 real players fighting each other world first. Come on. Oh, frozen before he could get the maul in. Oh, he's a stand under. I'm not cheering for him anymore, never mind. Go, Ajar. Oh no. Ajar died right when I started cheering. I'm cursed. Ah, couldn't pull it out, damn. Good fight. Alright, I have an idea. What if, let's just turn Entity Hider on. What if I take these points and use them for looting bags in the future, and then I go buy a pouch and don't have to do this anymore. I think I'm gonna go do that. Okay, it's just 2 mil. This is a fine purchase. Oh, I have to go back and redeem it, don't I? Do I use it? Sorry, I don't refund. Okay, what does it say? A bank booth. Is this guy a bank booth? I don't think this is gonna count. Oh my god, it worked. There's the rune pouch on the account. -1 inventory forever, but I'll have infinite teleports to the GE and to my house with just 3 runes. Okay, and now to get my Draymond staff back. There we go. I don't have to do any weird dropping or stuffing things into the GE, putting away my cape, being sad that I have to lose my barrels gloves. I can just go buy one from this guy. Okay, there's the grind over. 77 prayer. I also got 82 magic and 84 attack during that grind. Oh, I can't reposition the camera. Oh, I'm getting it a bit. Alright. I might keep this hat. It is +4 strength, and I don't feel like questing right now. Oh, next on the list is rune crafting. That is just unfortunate. Looks like I'm doing quests. Before I do anything else, I gotta fill up my rune pouch with the runes I actually want to use. Here we go. Law, dust, and fire, and at a lot of points, like when I'm doing Slayer, I'll also have nature. But I don't have the Beneath Cursed Sands, whatever it's called, rune pouch yet, so that'll just be another inventory slot for now. Okay, my bond was running out, so here is where I actually took quite a long break. I made a ton of mixes, like an absurd amount. I made a bunch of guides too, and yeah, I was away from this account for a while, so this next jump is a bit of a time skip. So I will be jumping exactly the same place in the character, but 3 months in the future. See you when the giant bosses come out. Yes, I am actually that far behind, but I'll see you there. The Royal Titans have come out, which I thought they would come out quite a bit later, but I got that wrong, so I'm going to try them out with my friend right now, because he still needs the stuff and he is an Iron Man, so he's stuck there. He's actually a 1Chunk account, so he literally can't leave and do something else. Okay, time to bond up and try these new Titans. I heard they're pretty easy. With my stats, I should be completely fine. They're like mid-level stuff. The only problem is, what gear should I bring? I have no idea. Looks like the boss is actually weak to crush, so these mechs will be useful. Good thing they didn't sell. Actually, scratch that. They are barely weak to crush. So the added strength bonus from the whip and the Dragonfire shield, that will be better. Oh, these things went down 4 mil since I was last here. That hurts. I'm going to alk all the jewelry I used for B-roll footage. Okay, here's the gear switch I'm going to use. I'm going to always have on Blue Moon Tacets, which are weirdly expensive, and the Blue Moon chest. And I'll be able to switch, hopefully, with one click to this staff, and hopefully I'll be able to one-shot the little elementals. I won't be bringing this stuff. I'll put that in the GE. I seriously don't have Fermi Isles completed on this account. Damn, I guess it might be better to switch out for a magic helm. Next batch of stuff sold, or bought I guess. Blue Moon Helmet and Eclipse Atlatl, which means I'm gonna have to get a backpack switch. So I'll do that next. Okay, first kill. 2 maple seeds and death runes. Insane loot. Desiccated page, new collection log. I don't know if that's good. How much are these? 4K, that is not good. Perfect Titans. Oh, I was too late. Okay, I'm not in the mood to do this elite clue, so I will drop it right on the ground at the GE, and we'll see next time I come here or when we're done if I feel like doing it. Look at these guys. They're perfectly in sync. Okay, Ice Elemental Staff Crown. Get destroyed. That's what this guy needed. That goes on the GE for more than 35k, I'm pretty sure. But okay, first unique. I gotta say this boss, or I guess these bosses, are a ton more fun than the wilderness stuff I was doing earlier. I know I said this before, but I am so happy to be done with the wilderness. So many little stats I had to get up just to do 20 kills of a bunch of different bosses and get nothing. And get killed by other people, so that's something. But this boss is way more fun. Okay, last kill of the trip. Do I get... Actually, I'll go to this one again because I want the prayer from this one. Do I get... No, I do not. Okay, let's see how much this sells for. Put it in for, let's say, what's a fair offer? How about 1 coin? Okay, it's in. It's sold for 3.3 mil. That's like Perilous Moon's money. This is great. Giant Soul Amulet. Very cool, but not worth the inventory slot because I have the Lunar Staff and the GE Telly, so that's fast enough, so I might drop that. Catch a molted eel in Lake Mulch. Do I have the fishing for that? Let's see. Aerial. No, I do not. I have the hunter, though, but I don't feel like going and fishing, so this clue will be lost. We got It Takes Too Long. I have no idea what that does. But let's see, do I get loot in the same clip? Not anything good. I ran out of dust runes, so we had to telly. Unfortunate. I had to use my new amulet's Obor telly. Oh, I need the key. Because I don't have the dust runes to get back to the Grand Exchange. Hard clue scroll, can I do this one? Yeah, looks like I can. I need a room. No idea what that does, but it's 3 points, so it has to be good. Okay, so every trip, if I get at least 1 Giant Soul Amulet, I telly to Varrock, and I have to run all the way over to this guy, the Rag and Bone Man guy. He gives you, I think it's 30 big bones, which the price of big bones are insane right now. I think that's like 25k. So banking takes quite a bit longer for me. Okay, so apparently to use these desiccated pages, I need 50 rune crafting. And I don't have 50 rune crafting, so these will go to the ground, just like the other ones. Okay. Wilderness agility course. Not worth it, not even close. Okay, so my partner is off playing World of Warcraft, which is mildly hilarious given the current situation of what's going on with those 2 games. But he still doesn't have the staff, so I'm going to keep this gear on. I don't have the prayers, even though they're not the biggest deal for me because I can buy Rigor and Augury. Not that I have the money to do that, so more crowns would be pretty sick. So, to minimize the amount of actual rune crafting I'm going to have to do, because that is still the next thing on the list, I'm going to do as many rune crafting quests as I can, and I am now realizing Entrana quests are the new wilderness problems, because I can't really get Barrow's gloves or any untradeable expensive item because Eventually, I'm going to have to drop it all to go to Entrana to finish all the quests. So it looks like from my planning, I've concluded that Entrana is my next massive headache. Okay, if my voice sounds different for the last few clips and the next few clips, it's because I think I had myself muted and I didn't notice for like, I don't know, 5 hours. So yeah, here's one more quest. In case you didn't know, you talk to this guy to get the book back. That's how I'm storing these pages. Okay, I'm doing the wanted quest, but look what I found. Look at this guy. Sir Burris. Very nice. Also, I brought Chuck out of the POH. I'm gonna have a lot of trouble with inventory in this quest. Okay, I need 20 unnoted essence. Looks like this won't be as much of a problem because I can do it in 2 trips and the bank is right here. I was a little worried about this quest, but it's completely fine. Never mind. Actually, I'm gonna need 20 all at once. I'm gonna have to clear some inventory. Alright, had to cram some things in the GE that I can pick up later, and this is back to being completely fine, unless something else goes wrong. I gotta say, for all the new people doing these quests, this cutscene where he ice barrages for absolutely massive damage, that kind of throws you off because you think he just ice barrage some guys, that means he can do that to me, but he whacks me with his staff and hits like nothing, even though he can hit like 70s with magic. Okay, there's this quest done, and I absolutely need to get better with unmuting myself because I am muted in this clip with no notes on what I should talk about, so this is what I'm talking about. Okay, this quest is kind of lame to do if you're not one fishing, but I got it done. Next quest, RCXB. I will not do real rune crafting. I will avoid it in any way I can. Okay, because I happen to be passing by, I may as well get 61 farming. Oh, I disabled level up messages. 61 farming, which means 9 more for Song of the Elves. I think, because I don't like doing tree runs on this account, it's too tedious to get everything out of the GE. I think I'm going to do Tithe Farm later. I don't know, plans may change. And here is the only shop where you click shop instead of trade. If you want my source for that, I made it up. I killed the lame ass boss, and I also want to talk about rune crafting. So the highest level quest that requires rune crafting is Desert Treasure 2, which requires 60, which is a sick quest. So I'm going to jam in all these quests as I said before, and also there's an unfortunate Entrana quest that requires 50, and that is Devious Mines, which means I'm going to have to get this rune crafting level pretty fast. There aren't too many annoying Entrana quests, so this should be not as bad as the Wilderness. There is, wait for it, one more quest, an 8k runecrafting XP, one of the best runecrafting quests, because it's so easy and so quick. Okay, I've forgotten to do this for 3 quests in a row. Disable level up interface off. There we go. Okay, I did a few quests, so I may as well talk to this guy. I have this book in my inventory, and I think that does something here. And I should get some lamps that should get me a bit closer to 50. I'm not sure how I'm going to get to 50. I might do diaries because I actually have a ton of diaries to do. That would probably be the smartest way, but I might just go do more quests, unlock Guardians of the Rift, and get the rune crafting that way. Just 1k. Amazing. There's one more quest, and I'm not sure I want to do this minigame because diaries are way easier. I might have to for 60, unless I can Tears of Guthix my way to 60, I don't know. Oh my god, I turned it on so I wouldn't miss it, but I missed it anyway. 70, that's not 70, 47 rune crafting, which means 3 more levels and I can use the large pouch. Alright, I changed my gear a bit. I brought Eclipse as well as the Addle. That should give me a lot more DPS. And for my mage switch, I'll make it the 3-way switch, and I have enough to one-shot the elementals, whatever they're called. So this means I can sell back the hood, and we'll go back and we'll see if we get the drop. Hopefully we do. Wait a minute, why isn't the fire giant immune to the burn effect? Huh. Guess they didn't think of that. Is the burn effect going to kill it? I think it has like 3 health. Oh no. Oh, it's dead. Okay, there's Titan Killer for 15 in 1 trip. Do I get rewarded with anything else? An elite clue. This last one was Wilderness Step. What is this one? And it's wilderness again. Yeah. Yeah, that's how it goes. I got another crown. That's what this guy needed. 3 more mil from me. Oh, better luck next time. If you like the B-roll I used in this video, I should let you know I'm uploading all of my B-roll. That's every single thing in the entire game that it's possible to make good B-roll out of. Both still B-roll as I used earlier and slow pan like this one. So you're going to want to check out my playlist in the description. Free for anyone to use, so if you're a content creator, this will save you a ton of time. I'll see you in the next one.